Okay. Fucking Wi-Fi busting bitch.
Alert.
Oh.
On the second floor. Kill on sight. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case there are more. What's going on down
Jeez, what the fuck? Ah, Nick, move. Please have a decent gun. Ah. I had a grenade, I didn't.
The Courser is now on the third floor. Reports of the second intruder in the east wing near the courtyard.
Ah, Nick. Oh.
Barricade stairwells and hallways if you haven't already.
Nick, where the fuck's your... Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, where's your gun? Oh.
Gone for good.
Was that a chunk? Hang on, was that a chunk of meat that fell off him and went down there? I think it was. I'm gonna use a piece of board.
lost contact with sectors 2 and 4.
Restricted area. Ooh. Please have something decent behind us.
That's it.
Oh no.
Who's there?
Oh.
Fall back to original position. Enforcers near the elevator.
Perfect.
Ooh. It's not the worst. Oops.
God, I hope.
No, it's not.
Not that it's an option.
Hmm.
Orders have confirmed. Anyone alive needs to get up to the top floor immediately. That's an order.
Hey,
Yes.
Got it.
Looks like the last time I got. No, I'm.
Ah, come on.
Yes.
Cooperative old machine. Want to give that terminal a look?
Oh, what's glowing green? Oh, it's just a.
Get some! What?
Yet we're not alone. That's one way to get the coolant pumping.
Huh? Oh, legendary. Hello. Never mind.
Sweet.
There is absolutely nothing in here. That was a waste.
I don't know the password. I'm telling the truth. I don't believe you. Please, no. You don't have to do this, please. Get over here.
Need a little help over here.
Hi. I don't want to die.
He deserved to die. I know you're not here for me, but I can't get out. Not on my own. I'm going to have to trust you to...
I promise not to hurt you.
I guess I don't really have a choice. Do I? The guard put the password in a toolbox. Over there, under the stairs. Use it to gain access to the terminal. And open the door.
Building a collection or something?
Hey,
Thank you. I don't know what to say.
you don't have to say anything. You're welcome.
My institute designation is K-198, but I prefer Jenny, so yes, I'm a synth, if you hadn't already guessed. I knew they'd send a courser. I just didn't think he'd find me so fast. I think I would have lost him too. But then I was captured by these mercenaries. And all this happened. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna look for supplies before heading out. And before you ask, no, I don't need any more help. The Commonwealth is unforgiving. I need to make it on my own or I'm dead. Maybe we'll meet again, under better circumstances. I hope we do.
Hello, what's up here? Oh, it's just dang, I was hoping you'd be legendary.
It's a lovely place to catch a bullet in the brain.
Right. Couple of things that need doing. First, Diamond City Market.
Hanging out
Even
with
good
Valentine,
people
huh?
do crazy.
Oh, no, keep that.
Diamond City Surplus, everything you need.
God, even the sky. Did you see that blink thing? The Brotherhood of Steel? Who are they?
Swatter, who needs a swatter?
Need some custom hardware? We got a free workbench for all your modifications. Scopes, clip sizes,
Sell everything
barrels.
to everyone, except synths. No synths allowed here. Oh no, you're not allowed to shop here. No synths.
Good to see you too, Myrna. And I'm not the one shopping here. My friend is.
Fine. As long as the synth doesn't touch anything, we can do business.
I'll take a look, sure.
For a
A bit of
second there, I was like, wait, the character's a synth? Alright, so I don't use mines. I get rid of the Molotovs. Keep that. I'll keep a school bandana.
You heard about that settlement? Covenant? Nice, real clean. Strict entrance
Self-prescribed
requirements.
camels, as recommended by me, myself, and I.
Why bother with that?
If you work, you eat. It's as simple as that.
Oh, might be just a tiny bit more than the thing I'm at the moment. Right.
You hear about that farm run by ghouls? Isn't that something?
You should know. People have been complaining a bit about the bed situation.
Time for a bit
Just
of
wanted to
home
trade a few
visits.
things.
Okay.
I
I don't mind hooking it as long as
Bed.
there's some excitement
What's wrong
at
with
the end of
beds?
the road.
Oh, fuck.
Don't much care for good neighbor. That place is nothing but trouble.
Easy then, isn't it? Same.
Sure, do these as well. Okay.
Ain't looking for trouble, I hope.
If a stranger ever comes up to you and gives you a back-breaking bear hug, that's our runner. Shoot friendly.
I have a report here. It reads more like a comic book. Apparently, one hell of a fight took place at Green Tech Genetics.
Yeah, that was me. I took down a courser.
That's what the report says. Hard to believe. I'm all for one less courser in the world, but the conventional wisdom is that you run from them rather than engage them. So why did you kill him?
I needed a courser chip. I need the code on it.
You have one of their chips? Intact? Follow me. Now. Decoding a courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong. The least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Oh, hey, Des. You need something?
Tom, we got a courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's been ages!
You've hit the jackpot with this. Hand over the chip. Let's see what's on it.
Here you go.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little courser chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you.
Heads up, Tom's got more goodies in stock. Check with him.
We're in. Chip
Try not to
access.
sever anything you
Just
might
poke
miss.
the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right. Still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be. Come on, baby. Show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait. They're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you Institute bastard. I got you. Solve for N. Come on. Show me that sweet bass number. Come on, baby. Then we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
And Agent, I hope that helps you as much as you've helped us. Good work.
There's more going on than you know. Trust me.
Hey there.
You need anything?
Show me what you got.
I will set you up, my friend.
And you have... not Nothing of great interest to me. So I'll just say the mods.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need? You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a Courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry. They just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the symbol explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises, but if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there. For both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Whatever their age. Here, I think it's gone too long.
Protect and serve.
This is Paladin Dance on frequency 95. All Brotherhood of Steel units are to return to the Cambridge Police Station immediately for reassignment.
Hey.
Let's hope.
Nick.
Looks like you got something to say.
Your thoughts?
Only madmen could justify trying to wipe out an entire people just because they were made, not born.
Oh, nothing.
Suit yourself.
No, let's not do that. Let's,
Hey.
Do something. What do you need?
I need you to get out of your power armor.
Sure thing.
Alright, where is that little white robot? Oh, hang on, I can just make her come to me.
Please, let me see and scan as many indigenous life forms. Have you found someone that can help me become human?
Dr. Amari may be able to help.
Then we must see this doctor. At once. Please. Do you need something, monsieur?
I'd like to travel together some more.
Then let us get underway.
You two watch yourselves out there.
Oh, monsieur. We do not watch. We observe.
You're back. The glowing sea. Virgil. What happened?
I found Virgil. He has a way inside the Institute. But I need a code from a Courser chip.
A Courser chip? You fought a Courser? Oh my god. Unfortunately, I can't help you. I've worked on a lot of synths, but never a Courser. I don't know what that chip does, let alone how to decode it. But our friends at the railroad, they just might. Take it to them. See what they can find out.
Doctor, my friend here needs your help.
Oh? I'm not a mechanic. What could she possibly want from me?
Greetings, Doctor. I wish to download my data and co-program it into a human brain.
You want what? Is she serious?
Curie has a lot of pre-war research data, but she can't continue her important work as a robot.
Why not?
There are fundamental limitations in my robotic systems. I have no capacity for the human trait of inspiration.
I've never considered anything like you're proposing. It's an interesting problem. The memories wouldn't be hard. We translate those from the brain to computers and back all the time here. It's how the loungers work. Her personality, though, all the extra pieces of robotic programmed decision-making, a normal organic brain wouldn't know what to do with them. A synth brain, on the other hand, well, it's already somewhere between the two.
So it is possible, then?
Likely, even. We just need a synth, and I may be able to help with that. You know about the mind wipes I perform on synths, but the procedure isn't always successful. If something goes wrong, it can leave them in a brain-dead state. Living, but with no cognition. I know a caretaker for one of these brain-dead synths. If they're willing, we could try transferring your friend's consciousness into her.
I'd like to try.
We just need her caretaker's consent. Give me a day to get in contact with them. They're understandably cautious, but I think they'll hear me out.
I will stay with the doctor. Assuming all goes well, I want to be ready for the procedure.
The caretaker should get back to me soon. She's not one to wait.
to spend a whole case of ammo into this site.
Cavalry's arrived. And it looks like they sent in the big guns.
That ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing, isn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxson's here. And that means we're going to war.
After rolling that thing in, you've certainly started a war.
If history's proven anything, it's that an overwhelming show of force has a chance of halting a conflict before it begins. Besides, why should we hold back when we have something like that at our disposal? That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Look who's back. I hope this means you finally got the guts to clear out another location.
I'm not ready.
A likely excuse.
Be careful. Locating the artifact can be just as dangerous as bringing it back. Can't afford to have it break during retrieval.
You can relax now. Reinforcements have arrived.
Let me out, you fucker.
Excuse me.
Now that the Prydwen's here, we can take the fight to the Institute.
Minigun in front of you, loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the local. The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxson will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. I wish everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
Oh, come on.
There she is. It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Permission granted. Welcome back. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I field promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request. Place the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Pridwin and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam,
Captain Kells?
So,
Do IT.
you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing.
Not yet.
You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command. Dismissed, Initiate.
Welcome aboard, Elder.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a council.
In my second playthrough, I massacre this area.
They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing. For the second time in recent history, the Institute's scientists have created a weapon.
It was actually fun.
I had several playthroughs on the PS4. So this is my first playthrough on the PS5.
Notion that a machine could be
I
granted
did something
free
similar
will
to
is
what
not
you
only
did as well.
but horribly dangerous. And like the other, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species.
Just remember to quick save before those shenanigans.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel.
Oh, more loot.
And should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly. And many lives will be lost.
No.
But in the end,
No.
we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam! Carry food with you or you'll end
Sir.
up eating some. I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
Don't worry. I'm convinced.
Paladin Dance's reports were quite clear regarding your feelings toward the Brotherhood. And he concludes that you'd be an asset to us, seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers. You couldn't...
If you want more loot like that, if you have any free time in your K-Thought or aboard, go to the Redford Hotel and get the drinking bud.
Yeah, I did. And then I kept him, and then I tried to sell him, but he's glitched. He won't actually be sold now to the Hotel Redford.
I'm
Wrexham.
certain that
In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Alright, pickpocket. No, can't pickpocket you. Okay. think you were all just upstairs.
Reactor at 100% efficiency.
What level is he? Oh, jeez. Still can't pickpocket. Bastard.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight. Congratulations on the promotion.
I'll administer your exam after you've checked in with an Elder Maxim.
So how did it look up there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
Welcome back, Paladin. Welcome home.
Glad to hear someone say that. Listen, I didn't have a chance to thank you properly before. I'm not sure I still have a place here. I've been away for too long. Maybe I'm not cut out for the Brotherhood anymore. But I'll give it time. I owe it to you and to my team. Thank you for giving me another chance.
Hey.
Never did like this rust bucket. Oh, sure.
Dance?
Fridwin's a
There you
fine
are.
ship, but put me
How
in
did
the
it go with
field
Elder
any
Maxim?
day.
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without
I
his
flat out killed Brandes and didn't get the rare gun and no I'm sad.
chance of taking, bringing you into the fold this quickly.
I
Not to put
tried to
too fine a
keep
point on
all
it,
the
but if
named
you screw up, we go down together.
NPCs alive, just in case they have rare
won't
loot
let
and
you
stuff
down,
like
Vance.
that.
I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Cade won't clear me for duty.
In my next playthrough, I won't kill him.
I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. You can't fix it. I can't.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
I'm not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Prydwen's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate. Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day
Yeah,
that goes
duty.
by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than the alternative. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you.
Hola, amigo.
If you need any work done on it, feel free
I'm
to
so done bad I tried to pickpocket the fusion core and see what would happen.
I need to get back to
My
work.
friend.
When you pickpocket the fusion core, it explodes, doesn't it? Or something like that.
Proctor.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and
You can't pick.
am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan.
Hmm.
Powers that be have me locked in here.
Go to Finch Farms.
Keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables.
Why you go to Finch
If you
Farm?
need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps,
Just trust me. You can't pickpocket Proctor Ingram's fusion core. I was wondering if she would just fall out skull.
looking to make a few
What
caps
if
on
you
the
shot
side.
the
Might
fusion
have some
core,
extra work for you to do.
gave it enough damage that it pops out with the power armor?
I could use some extra caps.
You need them, and I want you to spend them here.
Sure.
It just involved, and since I'm after you're done with them, in the
whatever.
meantime,
Tegan.
remember, come find me when you're done.
I may give try that RN bet.
Well, might as well see what happens. Can I? Yes. Alright, so quick save.
Go to Finch, pretty please.
Interesting. Doesn't quite work on her, I don't think. I think people might have, or the developers might have already thought of that.
He wants you to go to Finch Farms for the alien gun.
Finch Farm for the alien gun.
It is actually worth it. There is no alien gun at Finch.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I didn't think there was an alien gun at Finch Farm.
Oh.
So what's at Finch's Farm?
What is bro yapping about?
Hey, on Finch Farm.
There should be an event. Just go.
Okay, I'ma go. Take one past it.
There?
Okay, I'm at Finch's Farm. Now what? Oh, he's on about the alien that flies overhead, I think.
Where a ship flies down and crashes. Cross the river.
Cross the river. Oh, here. Are you on about that little bunker over there?
Yes.
Where you get the revolver, the gainer.
Opus.
Yeah, I have the gainer. Right.
Quinlan?
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins for a new pair of glasses. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting.
Wait, NVN, the alien is at Oberland.
Maxon wanted
Let
me
me finish
crew, so
doing
we're next on my list.
the
yes.
meeting
You
and
must be
greeting
the
of people.
new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Duh.
What kind of medical exam? I feel fine.
There's nothing to be alarmed about. I just have a few simple questions about your medical history. It's my responsibility to make sure that you don't bring anything up here that could pose a threat to the crew. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
That happens often enough for you to have a question about it?
You'd be surprised how many Wastelanders answer yes to that question. Fortunately, the brother...
I play on Xbox X and my stuff keeps crashing.
Since you haven't spent too much time
Yeah, it crashes on the PS5 as well. Supposedly it's got to do with one of the DLCs when it got in the enhanced version, that there's a bit of shit, I missed what he said.
If my life's in
Doesn't
danger,
matter.
whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an
The enhanced edition of Fallout 4, there's
I think I've
a
got all the information I
kind
need.
of
I see no reason to
conflict
prevent you from
with
beginning
the
your duties immediately.
Mechanist
If you ever
DLC.
need medical assistance.
So the files are kind of conflicting with each other. So it just keeps on crashing. Maybe Bethesda will fix it, I don't know. Hopefully they do.
If you find any technical...
Proctor Teagan.
You should
What
bring
brings
the
you to
Proctor
me
Clinic
today?
for analysis.
I'll take a look.
Sure, I've got something that'll put a smile on your face.
Right, what do you have that I could possibly be interested in? Ammo-wise. No. Ooh. What about weapons? Right.
I didn't like this rust
Oh,
bucket.
hang on.
Oh.
No, you don't have anything.
It's a fine ship.
Alright, so... What was his name? Who asked about... Yee-ha-ha? Yee-hee-ha-ha? What was the place you wanted me to go to? Where was it? Oberland. Okay, that's somewhere along here, isn't it? Isn't that settlement?
It's next to Diamond City, kinda.
Alright, so where am I going? Whereabouts do you want me to go? North, south, east, west? Jeez, lads, you've been busy.
If you keep hoarding that garbage, you're going to slow us down.
The event
You want about-
didn't trigger for me.
You want about this? Is this what's round about? And then you go over here to the cave. That's right there.
Follow the green blood.
Yeah, dude, I think you're going to be sadly disappointed. He's already dead. I already had the alien weapon. Let me see. Did I leave it up here? Or did I leave it in home plate? I think it's in home plate. Has to be. Is it in this? No, so it has to be in the other. Oh, why do I have two of these? Actually, why do I have three of them?
Just blew up Virgil with a nuke. Life is good.
Hang on. Is that it? No. No. What the fuck did I do with it at all? Ah, there it is. And there should be, yeah. Should be, that's it. That's what I was looking for. Don't think there's any more alien guns. No, that's all I had. Right. So, back to Sanctuary. Dump the junk, pick up the water, go back to the Prydwen. Right. Ah, what the fuck? Oh no. What's after happening?
Don't worry. I have no problems assisting with the destruction of my own home.
Alright. Still in one piece.
I'm looking for truckers with you. Feel more confident. I'll keep feeling about
Just in case. Right, back to the Pridwen.
You keep your drugs in a milk vending machine. I'll try that in real life.
Well, a lot of drugs do need to be chilled. And it's just easier to separate stuff. You know, the water I just bring and sell and get all the junk from vendors. And any legendary weapons that they might have. So at least I'm not sifting through item after item after item.
If you run into any sense,
Tegan,
you looking to pick a fight? I'll help you end it.
Set me up.
Got some choice weapons that just came in.
He doesn't have any jump, does he? No, he doesn't. And he has... Oh. Oh, fire do this just in case he gets pissy.
Got it.
Any legendary. Oh, the bottles can be taken. Take the extinguisher.
What can I get for you today?
Shut up. Out.
Yes.
You're going into the Institute alone? Like a suicide mission.
I'm gonna let you decide if I should massacre the children of Atom or not.
In the Commonwealth, yes. There's no harm in doing it. In the Far Harbor DLC, don't. Try to keep the three factions there civil. And get the... what's the name of the weapon? I can't remember the name of the weapon, but there's a decent radiation gun you can buy off one of the vendors in the nucleus. Can I steal this? Yes, I can.
You know those synths with the plastic faces? They creep me the heck out.
I don't have Far Harbor, so I'm good.
It's a shame, it's a very good DLC.
Very food. You'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive.
To you, that doesn't seem old. To me, it's an archaeological relic.
Treat your power armor well, and it can get you through anything.
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the Mirelurk scat off my boots.
I'ma do it with a junk jet.
Is it a flaming junk jet or just a normal junk jet?
Cade won't clear me for duty yet. I think he's giving me orders.
Not plain junk jet.
Check out the Creation Club. There could be free stuff for you to download. It doesn't corrupt any, like it's not going to make your game crash like the mods do.
Cade won't clear me for duty yet.
Bet.
Ah, Knight. You have technical documents, perhaps?
I should have.
Please state the nature of your medical emergency.
Oh, you might have stuff.
Actually, I need some supplies for my next stop.
No problem, soldier. Take a look.
No, you don't. Fuck. I don't know why I gave him so much money. I must have seen the one as a 9 briefly.
How can I help you today?
At least I can steal it back.
How can I help you today?
Okay.
You need some patching up. Go see Night Captain Cade.
Hey there.
Hungry. Rations are first come, first serve.
I don't know about Scribe Naraya. I think she loves her little zoo a bit too much.
I'm worried about these recruits. Too young, too green. Not like the initial.
Okay.
Just fixed a few power armor mods and gave them to Tegan. You might want to check them out.
Letter? Need a few things.
The Brotherhood behind us will never fall.
Hail, Knight.
All done.
As in, I'm all done in the prison, or you're all done killing the children of Adam?
All done killing the children of Atom.
Oh, fuck's sake, back in here. Well, I'm nearly done being on the Predman. Did you get any good legendary loot out of it? fucking shit is in here now? Oh.
Personal log entry 142. I can sum up living on the Prydwen in 4 words. I miss field assignments. Don't get me wrong, the research we're doing is exciting stuff, but life on this ship is a nightmare. I'm trapped in this metal tube 18 hours a day. I still can't decide who smells worse, the soldiers or the mole rats. And what passes for conversation among the grunts makes mutants seem scholarly. I'm gonna speak to Proctor Quinlan. Field scribes cannot have it this
bad. Right. Oh, what is it now?
Prydwen moored above the airport keeps the Brotherhood within striking distance of the city.
Oh, he's up there.
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another
Still can't pick
Elder
up
Maxim, I have a set of plans to build a signal interceptor to get me inside the Institute.
An intriguing proposal that I'll have to seriously consider. However, before I allow any of my soldiers to reach the Institute, careful preparations need to be made. In the meantime, I need you to follow my orders and remain patient.
This doesn't make sense.
I am. But I need you. I'm not willing to give us time to... Then when the time... You're
I
dismissed.
can't send the wrong person for that.
Elder Maxim.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew...
Sure. Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
I'm not. No, I'll walk. But I want to pick up the loot. A bit of a loot goblin. Oh shit. Where? There.
How are you?
What the fuck? He wasn't hostile to me, but what the fuck? No, adhesive is too valuable. Anything in here? Nope.
I made Hancock a bartender cause I think he'd know a lot about that sort of stuff.
I think it'd be more the chems he'd know more about.
Candela.
You might get better stuff. Oh, fucking poke you. You might get better stuff as him being a chem dealer. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Did I? Yes, I did.
Quite a bit of trash to pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
No.
Beauty. By the way, if the stream just abruptly ends, it's because the game has crashed. But if it does crash, I'll be back within like 2 or 3 minutes. Ooh.
Okay.
Like I said, there's a bit of a conflict between files on this enhanced version, which caused the game to crash. Is it in here? Alright, to the elevator. Doodle-doodle-doo. Adam that you killed. Ooh, legendary.
What? Who's there? What's that? I'm hearing stuff.
Oh. this guy's taking a lot of bullets. Please have something decent.
Keep your safety on. Whoever or whatever created this mess might still be around.
Siding with the Minutemen is just land development simulator.
I know people aren't a fan of settlement building and stuff like that, but I enjoy it. You know, I think it's a nice little break from when you just want to get a bit of XP without doing, you know, hectic shit. You know, they added something to it.
I'm not bashing them, I love it too. I'm doing it RN.
No, I'm not saying that you're bashing it. It's just, I know some people hate it, and you know, like look at Call of Duty. Yeah, some things didn't land the way they wanted it, but at least they kept on trying to innovate. You know, didn't just stick to a winning formula to try to add to the winning formula. Now, I don't agree with the heavily microtransaction shite, but you know, at least they try to push the gameplay.
Nice.
Now, granted, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. There's nothing wrong with adding to it, adding to certain things or enhancing certain things. Is this cunt coming or what? Where is that? Oh.
Paladin Danse.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. So when you ask if I hate them, I say hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Don't apologize. It reminds me why I'm doing this.
Thank you, brother. It's good to know you're taking my advice to heart. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Paladin Danse.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that.
Watch your steps, sir.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
What happens at Fort Strong now?
Paladin Danse is supervising the transfer of the Fat Man warheads to the Prydwen. They'll provide quite an edge to our arsenal. I've also ordered a detachment to occupy the location, and use it as a staging area to protect the eastern side of the airport. All in all, you handed us quite a valuable location.
It was a piece of cake.
I'm glad you feel that way, because it only gets more difficult from here. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
The best weapon for survival out here is a pocket full of caps.
Signal grenades are usually reserved for our paladins. In your case, you should be grateful that I'm making an exception. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Danse. According to our... The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed. The only logical explanation is that they've gone underground. That's where we need your help.
I might have a way to get into the Institute.
I believe there's a bit more to the story than you're telling me. But based on your actions so far, I'm willing to take you at your word. Now, indulge me for a moment by satisfying my curiosity. Tell me why you're so eager to get into the Institute.
I think they're the ones who kidnapped my son.
The Institute preys on the weak to further their own ends. Together, we'll make them pay for their crimes. I'll call ahead and brief Proctor Ingram. Report to the airport, and get to work on your project right away.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Benson. Make nothing of mine.
All right,
Captain Cade?
Welcome back. I heard about the operation at Fort Strong.
Uh-huh. Actually, I need some supplies for my next stop.
No problem, soldier. Take a look.
No, you don't have anything. So I doubt
like this rust bucket.
Thingy will have anything for me. Is that mine? Yes. Is this one mine? No. Is this one mine?
A machine, believe
No.
it's alive.
Well, the Brotherhood's got a lifetime supply of nuclear ordnance thanks to you. I expect you could use...
I'll take a look.
Be my guest.
Oh, right. Fuck yeah.
The last person that disobeyed Captain Kells ended up spraying rust on Clinton's hall from the outside.
Right. Back to Sanctuary. 135 people. That can't be right. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Carla.
Back again? Time to do business?
Let's see what you have.
Yeah, keep your shirt on.
Steel screws, rubber, oil. What she said.
So, you ready to get this show on the road? That's right. Take it all in.
Right.
In my experience, hotshots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals.
Ugh, my list of maintenance fixes keeps getting longer and longer.
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? Alright, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth. Not to mention how they get their tin soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally hijack a return signal. Instead of grabbing the intended target, it grabs you instead. Impressive.
Well, you definitely know your stuff.
Damn right I do. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform. It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
I'm glad you can make sense of those plans.
I haven't made sense of all of it yet, but I will by the time you get the first part built. Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal interceptor running.
He said pickpocket. Oh, that was for Ingram. Never mind.
If you use a synth relay grenade, after you destroy the Institute explodes, where does the synth come from? Todd Howard has some explaining to.
Okay, let's clean up this place first. Broken terminal, get rid of that. The road can stay, terminal is broken, that can go, that can go, that can go. Maybe some synths are just loyal to your cause. Okay.
Lancer Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving.
Any luck building the platform yet?
Yes. I'm ready to build the rest of it.
Good. Let's move on then. Here's a list of everything we'll need. Now, I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so I'll be around if you have any questions.
Looks good, Ingram. I'll get to work right away.
I wish I had your confidence. Oh, one last thing before I forget. It's important that all the components are wired together so all the pieces are on a single grid. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. If you need any help, I'll be over at the build site making some adjustments and calculations. I'd wish you good luck, Knight, but I think we're both going to need it.
Optional: search the telecom sites for a sensor module. Oh, what if I knew how to get there?
I get off duty. That Salisbury steak.
This is our supply depot. Unless you're here on official business, I need you to clear out.
Gavel.
Move along, Knight.
Ah. And that's them all dead. Oh. Wanker.
There we go.
Sweet.
Oh.
Nice.
I'm too busy to speak right now.
Well, why the fuck are you here?
Do you need any help with the signal interceptor?
Nope. Isn't that meant to be attached to that? No. Let's just put that there, and then, yeah, thought as much. Okay. Now it needs power.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
Your confidence is an inspiration to us all. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's gonna happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
What are the details of my mission?
I'm glad you asked. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the capital wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated. It wasn't difficult to convince her to stay. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. She was a valuable asset. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission.
And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
I've checked and rechecked.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto. Are you in or are you out? Make up your mind. Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
Nope, shit.
It's closing time.
What was the name to insert network scanner?
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason.
Sean?
You are here.
Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Come on, Sean. We need to go.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
We're leaving this place. Together. Okay, Sean?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean.
Open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Sean, please. Calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
Just... help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers. And answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
It's really you? After all this time?
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am. Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
I think I see where this is going.
Then perhaps you already understand why it was necessary for the Institute to acquire me. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course, but it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
60 years. So much time.
wasted.
I know. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
Yes. That is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Things are pretty terrible up there.
I've seen it myself. I know. That is why we are so committed to creating a better life for ourselves here. And it's a life that you can now be part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Okay.
Hi. Isn't it wonderful here?
Hey, pal.
I wish Quentin would stop telling those stupid stories.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive.
Greetings.
That's a third.
As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
I don't know.
Let's see what you have.
Most of them have...
Oh.
lifespans. If you ask me,
Doctor.
they were built
They weren't
pretty
kidding.
well.
You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
On board with what?
The Institute, of course. Sean implied you operated on a level, if not equal, then at least similar to the rest of us. Curious. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then. I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll.
Protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these.
Bye, bro. This was the best stream I've seen in a while.
Someone should open this.
Thanks, dude. But I only stream for fun. I'm not looking to get money or fame as over or anything like that. I do appreciate you coming over and even just commenting. Commenting on the stream. Maybe we'll be back again some other time.
I'm through.
Ooh.
Dad says I'm as good as he is with computers.
Good afternoon. Food products are available for
I'm trying to learn chess.
Care for some?
But the computer always beats me.
We're all looking forward to working with you. Child synth. It's just remarkable.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Good afternoon. Food products are available for purchase. Would you care for some?
Ooh.
NVM, I'm back.
Excuse me.
Hello. Please ensure that your dietary requirements are being filled.
Did you hear what I said prior to you leaving?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Yay.
I really do appreciate it that you know, you stuck around, watched the stream and all that.
While I was turning with my Xbox and stuff.
You turning in for the night, is it?
Because it honestly is a great stream.
Uh,
And yeah, I'm done for the night with gaming.
lad, I'm not the greatest streamer, like, fucking... I'm not that entertaining, I just play for fun and stream for fun. There's no agenda, I guess you call it. There's no fucking gimmick or thrown on persona or whatever to get views. This is just a bit of fun for me. So I'm not trying to be overly entertaining. I'm just trying to have fun and have a laugh with the game or whoever comments. So, but I do appreciate it. Like, I know I don't talk overly on streams, just kind of chill out and play it.
That's the best part.
I guess it's a matter of opinion.
Yes.
Scanners detecting sentient.
Ooh, I hear a legendary. Oh shit. Alright, back it up, back it up, back it up. Oh, I thought that was reloaded.
You're not too talkative, too boring, and you don't constant pause gameplay to self-promote.
Self-promote? Self-promote what? What could I possibly be promoting? Like, I'm way too much of a small fry to even have merch or anything like that, or, you know.
To unknown interloper.
It's like telling people to subscribe.
No, fuck that. Like, if they want to subscribe, they can subscribe. Like, if...
Constantly.
Reveal yourself immediately.
Like, if someone wants to subscribe, they can. Like, I'm not going to hold it against them if they just drop in, view for 2 minutes, and then drop out. Like, it's... know, it's up to them what they want to do. Like, would it be nice if someone subscribed? Yeah, but I'm not going to hold a gun to someone's head.
Perimeter movement detected. Possible stealth unit in the AO.
Oh, you dirty bastard. Where are you going? Oh, no. Move. Oh, you dirty bastard.
Yeah, YouTubers being like, subscribe, or this spider will burrow into your skin tonight.
Look, if you want to subscribe, by all means subscribe. If you just want to chill and chat, by all means chill and chat. You know. Like, I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea or whatever you want to call it. And just here for a good time. None of that. Oh. Thought I heard something.
That's it.
I respect that thumbs up.
I appreciate that. No, I don't mind anyone having like edgy humor in the comments or whatever, but if someone's being a bit too kind of weird, I'm just like, gonna block you from the stream. Like, there's edgy, but then there's like pure and sensitive, you know.
That's fair.
Like, there's certain subjects, if there's going to be joking in the comment sections, I won't. What the fuck is wrong with the cats? I won't let it stay there.
Got it.
Ooh. What the fuck? Oh.
What was that 10mm pistol-looking revolver? Never seen it before.
Which one? Oh, fucking... The one that I have equipped it as my favorites. Where is it? Data inventory. This one.
Yay.
It's in the Creation Club. The thing I was telling you about. Same with this rifle. Nope. Nope. Where is it?
I've never seen it before.
It's in the Creation Club. Same with this one. This one I'm saying, check the Creation Club, because sometimes there's free stuff there, like weapons, skins, armor.
I'm actually not done gaming then. I'm a BRB.
I guess you could call it, it's kind of like Fallout 76 store. Sometimes it'll have things on sale or for free, or, you know, your daily login free stuff, or whatever you want to call it. Ah, shit.
Sweet.
Oh, never mind.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing.
This is Dr. Elliot reporting for the Bioscience Division. This is Dr. Elliot with the official report for the Directorate from Bioscience. The date is, August 2178. I'm pleased to report that, as has been the case during my tenure, crop yields exceed expectations. In point of fact, everything down here is fine, with one notable exception. Dr. Frederick has informed me that the Directorate has pre-approved research on samples of the FEV virus, which he already has in his possession. Now, I'm not...
It's closing time.
Dr. Carlin's doing some amazing things with our genetically engineered crops.
Hi, Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head... What we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to...
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
Oh.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Well, that was productive.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Me? Why?
You're the scientist. Why do you think I'm here?
Well, let's see. A Brotherhood of Steel airship arrives in the Commonwealth. You find a way to intercept our teleport signal, and now you show up at my door. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
No, I just want to talk.
Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know. I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Found some cool shirts.
I give up. What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here, a Dr. Virgil. Several months ago, there was an accident in his lab, and he was killed. I wanted to help with the investigation, but Father had the laboratory sealed, saying that it was contaminated. The incident never sat right with me. The more I asked about it...
As a hardcore Red Rocket fan, I can now have some merchandise.
If you bring me solid information on what killed him...
I'm glad I could help you
I'll
out.
take it as a favor from the Brotherhood and consider your offer. Do we have a deal?
I already have something that might convince you.
How did you... Never mind. Just let me see what you've got.
Here you go.
A holotape? This better not be a waste of my time.
Right.
I have a plan. They... all those years...
No matter how badly it hurts.
And for that, I came to the Institute to get away from the Brotherhood. From the whole... Father took me in and gave me access to cutting-edge technology. I became jaded. I thought that the Institute cared, that they want... But now I realize if you can't... If they lied about Dr. Virgil, who knows what else they've been lying about? Or what their plans are for... I'll make my way back to the Brother. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us. Now, I need to get back to work, and I'm sure you have other things to do.
Dr. Lee.
I'll be along soon. Just tell whoever sent you to prepare for my arrival.
Hey, Doc.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics and now I'm doing detailed mental comparisons.
That's amazing.
Oh, well, a lot of us do. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how
Right.
I really hope you'll stay here with us.
Hang on, what if I just say Virgil's alive? Out of curiosity.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized.
I'm new around here.
You must think I'm some kind of idiot. Father may have given you the keys to the castle, but I still decide who goes in and who goes out of my laboratory. So why don't you just run along?
Easy. I just want to talk.
About what? You're obviously here for a reason, and you...
Let's just say that you...
Stop beating around the bush. I knew it was just... I've been looking...
I'm only here with good intention.
You're giving me your word. I might not agree with it. Say what you came here...
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting... Only problem... What does that have to...
The Brotherhood needs your help.
Needs my help. They seem to have everything under control.
Did you abandon?
You should know better. If they didn't, I'm certainly... Tell me something. Why would I pop... What reason would
I give up.
All right, I'll play. I had a colleague, several months. I wanted to help. The incident... If you bring me... Do we have a deal?
I know this may come as a shock, but Dr. Virgil is still alive. I met him myself.
Oh, please. Do you really think a cheap tactic like that is going to work on someone like me? Stop trying to avoid the legwork by lying. Either you get me the evidence, or we... Deal?
Are there any other options?
That's my offer.
I already have something that might convince...
How did you...
How do I know you'll honor our...
I never promised I'd return to the... You're just going to have to trust. If the Brotherhood... Now hand it over.
I'm afraid it's bad news.
Since when do you know? Just let me...
Trial 6. Last week has been very productive, really marvelous work for the personnel. I think we'll need a break after this. It's almost...
Is this enough to convince you?
More than enough. I came to the Institute to get Father took me in and gave birth. But now, if they lied about Doc, I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. Tell whoever sent... Now, for this, I've been told to you're to be given...
that he's not a real boy.
Thank you. I'm sure.
Given that the in case this, if nothing else, speaking of,
I shouldn't have played the holotape.
I'm going to bed, Sire Bro.
It's closing time.
Maybe he'll be back tomorrow. Night, dude.
Child synth prototype. Truly be.
I appreciate you dropping by.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious phase?
No, hello.
Take good care of yourself, and you won't have...
No problem. Have a nice night.
Thanks, dude.
Operating at full capacity.
Excuse me, I've got reports to deliver.
Seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
Pardon me, sir.
Dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other
Hi, Doc.
departments.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, acting director of the Synth Retention. I'll be upfront with you. Despite your relation, I'm sure you understand.
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions. It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly.
We can't allow sophisticated Institute technology to fall into the wrong hands. The results could be disastrous. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'm good for now, thanks.
Very well.
It's an honor to meet you, sir.
Like any machine, a synth can malfunction. Just wish it didn't happen so often.
Carry on, sir.
You're here. Glad you made it.
Always be vigilant. We have many enemies.
The Directorate should take the synth escapes more seriously.
Greetings, sir.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Everyone's excited about the new synth project.
Ooh.
You are authorized to access my stock of supplies.
Let's see what you got.
No.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute.
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a Courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best for everyone. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
they say? Get out of this. Say we get out of here.
You know, I feel like I shouldn't have done that with the... Oh, shit. Ah, fuck it. You alright?
Bet you never met a synth before Lori.
Pam wants you. She explained why, but I couldn't figure it out.
I just heard the most fascinating rumor. The story goes that you actually found the Institute. Been there and back again. Sounds crazy, right?
It's all true.
Deacon says you used teleportation. I can't imagine. We know you got inside with the help of the Brotherhood of Steel. My hope is you've infiltrated them for us. Or at the very least, your true loyalty lies with us. So let's put it to the test. We have a vital mission that only you can carry out. You up to it?
Why should I help you instead?
Now that the Brotherhood knows where the Institute is, in time, they will mount an offensive. And once they do, they'll slaughter everyone in the Institute. Men, women, children, and every synth they can find. I respect you far too much to believe you'd participate in such a bloodbath.
I don't know.
You can't seriously be considering working with the Brotherhood. They view synths as an abomination. They'd kill them. Glad you're with us.
Confirming presence of rogue variable. Dispensing data. There are 3 analysis completed. Based conclusion. The Institute stopgap solution.
Seems logical to me.
This unit's logic circuit. Target designate. Eliminate coarser variable, leaving no...
Hey, I got everything you field agent types need.
Let's take a look.
Made a new batch of whatnots.
I'm very busy. Unless you need my medical expertise, please bother someone else.
If you have a...
Hey.
Do you want to have that talk now?
Of course. What's on your mind?
Thank you. This isn't a formal meeting. I simply want to clear the air. I think we may have gotten off on the wrong... Expecting you to... And given that you've adjusted...
That's very kind. Thank you.
Well, you deserve it. When I was an initiate, he was a...
From
the moment I was assigned to his... I fought by...
It sounds like he was trying to motivate you.
If he was. After I was promoted, the news was... It's taken me... It's because
I'm flattered that you have so much faith.
You've earned that faith. Well, I...
Might want to have Night Captain Kate.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
Will she be harmed if she doesn't cooperate?
Absolutely not. We have big plans for Dr. Lee, including the resurrection of one of her greatest creations. The last thing we'd want to do is kill the Golden Goose. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Prydwen. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, I believe you still possess an important piece of data that Proctor Ingram is eagerly awaiting. I want you to bring it to her immediately. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Attention. Bravo 6-4, report to Armor Bay 2. Bravo 6-4 to Armor Bay 2.
Cade won't clear me for duty yet.
Can't talk right now.
Proctor Teagan.
Can I help you with anything? My boots.
Let me see what you have.
Sure, I've got something that'll put a smile on your face.
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility, but we'll get the job done.
The Institute and the technological abominations need to be stopped at any cost.
Oh, what? Oh.
Don't despair, brother. We're here to save the colony.
I don't want to side with anyone. Definitely quite just yet.
It was a really bad idea.
If Dumb and Ugly had a child, it'd be a super mutant.
Just in case it locks me out.
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
I wasn't worried. After all, I built the device myself.
I have confidence in everything I build too. But that's because I'll only deal with technology that I understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
Hopefully, it'll reveal a weak...
That would be the best... Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna... After that, in the meantime... So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much is Maxon
It feels like it's going to create the endgame, which I do not want at this moment in time.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
The Interceptor worked. It was rough, but it worked.
Amazing. And what about the serum? Did you find the serum?
Got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Its gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands are quite revolting.
That's good.
It is. But there's only one way to know if it works. All right. Here we go.
Protect and serve.
Now, we wait.
It'll work. Don't worry.
I hope so. We just have to let the retrovirus run its course. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
Good neighbor. Who's the caretaker in Good Neighbor?
Safety's off. I don't like the look of this place one bit.
So, you're the one that wants to put a robot brain in G519? You know she's a synth. We're supposed to protect them.
Glory, she wanted new memories. She knew her personality would be all but erased. These are just different memories. Perhaps better ones.
I don't know. Maybe I should just let her go.
Her sacrifice will give someone else the gift of life.
I think she'd like that. Fine. Do it. Do it now, before I change my mind.
Curie, let's begin.
I should see this through.
Terminate all non-essential operations.
Affirmative.
All right. Connection complete. I have access to your friend's memories. G5's already been prepped, so this shouldn't take long. Yes. There.
My chest? What is happening?
Just breathe. It's an autonomic function. Just let your body do what it must.
I feel so strange.
Listen to me. Can you hear me? What is your name?
My designation is Contagions, Vulnerability, Robotic, Infirmary Engineer. Or Curie.
You had me worried there.
Do not concern yourself. I feel better now.
Good. Very good. Now let's test some cognitive functions. What is 1 + 2?
3.
If I threw a baseball at your head, what would you do?
Move.
Think of a strong memory. The first that comes to mind. Tell me about it.
Dr. Barrow was very old. He was the last living scientist in my section of Vault 81. He was on his bed, very weak. He said to me, "Curie, you must..." And he died before he finished the sentence. Oh, my insights feel peculiar. What is that?
You might be feeling grief for a friend.
This unit has no friends, but there. My chest is tightening when I think of poor Dr. Barrow.
The operation appears successful. But I think it will take a lot of adjustment for your new friend. She may need your help to make the transition.
Thank you, Doctor, for this opportunity.
There we go.
I thought they were a waste of time. Anything of science in there?
Listen, G519 went through a lot, but she was good. Solid. I hope a little of that's still there. And if it isn't, make sure all of this was worth it.
With Curie's scientific skills, there's a real chance she'll help a lot of people down the line.
Yeah. Here's hoping. Losing G5 was tough, but I think she would have wanted her death to mean something. See you back at HQ.
Hey.
Do you remember to breathe? I keep thinking if I forget to do this, no more Curie. And suddenly, all this excitement we do, there is an element of something new. What if my arm is blown off? It is not so simple to repair this now.
Don't worry. I'll keep you safe.
That makes me feel Better. Come. I will be fine. It is coming to me. Quickly, I hope. Just bear with me. I am sure my research will blossom with this magnificent new hardware. Humanity has fallen so since the bombs.
I heard about your signal interceptor. Now that you found the Institute, I hope you do the right thing.
Oh, enjoying yourself in Good Neighbor? It's a heck of a town, ain't it?
Hey there.
Sorry, Shroud. I don't have any upgrades ready.
My theory is you're a little off your rocker.
I think go to Sanctuary, fix up the inventory, and call it a night.
Ain't looking for trouble.
Got a dangerous look about you. You ain't here for me. You hear about that farm run by ghouls?
I wish he understand you better.
Would end this way.
Strong wish you were super mutant, not human.
Now I'm going to send you to the castle. At least now if I get into power armor, I won't get pissy.
Humans say, got your back.
Oh, jizz.
You like brother too strong.
Out here, you gotta take things one day at a time.
I'd like to trade some items.
Sure thing.
Wish a buckethead would show up. I'd rip his legs clean off.
Nope. No, fair enough. Oh, I want to check the castle first. Where the fuck is the castle? South? Yeah.
Perhaps in time it will return to its former grandeur. This belongs in the garbage can, yes?
What are you doing? You wanted to make me check the printing press while you're at it.
Oh. Hey.
What's up?
Right, we'll call it there. Actually, we'll just make sure that it's a proper save. Alright, well, thanks for joining the stream.